Never poke the bear, especially when that bear wears the number 10 jersey for France. For 60 agonizing minutes, Senegal had the title favourites exactly where they wanted them, until one shocking refereeing decision turned a sleeping giant into an absolute monster. MetLife Stadium, day 1 of Group I in the World Cup. On paper, France was supposed to cruise. But what went down over these 90 minutes was not a standard soccer game. It was an emotional war that ended with a historic 35-yard exclamation point that nobody saw coming. Let's be completely honest. The first half, it was a total nightmare for Les Blues. France looked heavy, predictable, and completely out of ideas. Their backline was playing like they were still asleep in Paris. And Senegal, they smelled blood. Nicholas Jackson was playing like a one-man wrecking crew, terrorizing Upamecano and Saliba. He cuts inside, fires, and it crashes off the post. MetLife Stadium holds its breath. Minutes later, Mike Magnan has to pull off a desperate point-blank save just to keep it level. France was drowning. Then, right on the stroke of halftime, the ultimate letdown. Ismaila Sarr glides through a ghost town French defense. He's got an open look. The net is gapping, he fires and sails it clean over the crossbar. The French fans in New Jersey are furious. The stadium is filled with boos as the whistle blows. Didier Deschamps walks down the tunnel looking like a man whose house just burned down. Then came the second half, and with it, the flashpoint that changed the entire tournament. 61st minute. Kylian Mbappe burst into the box with terrifying speed. Sadio Mane, the legendary Senegalese hero, files in with a reckless sliding challenge. He completely wipes Mbappe out. No ball, all man. Clear penalty, right? It was not even up for debate. But the referee waves it away. No whistle, VR checks it in the background and tells the referee to play on. It was an absolute farce. Total highway robbery on the world's biggest stage. Deschamps is losing his mind on the sideline, screaming at the fourth official. The entire stadium is ready to explode with anger. Senegal thought they got away with one. They thought they were lucky. They didn't realize they just unlocked the final boss. Injustice didn't break Mbappe, it made him vengeful. Just 5 minutes later, Michael Olise takes control of the midfield. He carves open the space and delivers a beautiful no-look pass straight into the path of Mbappe. Mbappe whips his body around on the turn, catches the keeper completely off guard and slices it home. 1-0 France. With that single brilliant strike, he draws level with Olivier Giroud as France's all-time leading scorer. 57 goals. But if you thought Senegal would just fold, you don't know African football. Literally 2 minutes later, Nicholas Jackson breaks free and smashes it into the net. The Senegal fans go absolutely wild. But wait, the linesman's flag is up. Offside. Just an inch, absolute heartbreak. France realized they could not survive on a one-goal cushion. And this is where the sheer terrifying depth of Les Blues come into play. Deschamps looks at his bench and brings on Bradley Barcola. Think about that. France has creators sitting on their bench who would start for literally any other country on earth. In the 82nd minute, Barcola finds space, keeps his composure and slots it home. 2-0, game over, right? Wrong. Because this is the World Cup and drama lives here until the final second. 96th minute. Deep in stoppage time, 19-year-old prodigy Ibrahim Mbaye controls a difficult ball, turns the defense inside out and lashes an absolute beauty past Magnin. 2-1. Senegal has life. MetLife Stadium is vibrating. There are only 2 minutes left on the clock. Can they pull off the ultimate miracle? But here's the twist. The soccer gods had one final unbelievable page left in the script. 98th minute. Senegal throws everyone forward, hunting for the equalizer. The ball breaks loose 35 yards away from the goal. Most players in the world would hold the ball, run to the corner flag and waste time to secure the win. Not Kylian Mbappe. He looks up, he senses history, he unleashes an absolute missile. A 35-yard rocket that defies physics. Edouard Mendy stretches as far as humanly possible, but it doesn't matter. It files straight into the top left corner. 3-1. Olivier Giroud is sitting in the broadcast booth watching his historic record shattered by a goal so beautiful it belongs in a museum. 58 goals for his country. Mbappe is now officially the standalone greatest scorer in French history. This game completely flips the script on Group I. France proved that even when they played terrible for an entire half, their individual brilliance is a nuclear option that can destroy you in seconds. Mbappe is not chasing French history anymore. He is now just 2 goals away from matching Miroslav Klose's all-time World Cup scoring record. He is cementing his legacy as the undisputed king of this generation. For Senegal, it's a bitter, painful lesson. They outplayed their favorites for an hour, but at this level, if you don't bury your chances, you get buried. So let's settle this in the comments. Did the referee actually doom Senegal by making Mbappe angry? And is there any defense in this tournament that can stop this French team when their captain plays like that? Drop your takes below, smash that subscribe button for more deep dives, and we'll see you next time on Soccer Mates.